Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Oaratwa and thank you so much for clicking on this video, but please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. It really helps my channel a lot. And we are back to the white wall. So we're back to where we started. I moved a couple of months ago now. I moved back. So today we are doing a full face of Huda Beauty. I'm sure you've seen me use a couple of Huda Beauty products here on my channel before. So I've decided to add a few more so that we can try and achieve a full face using only Huda Beauty. Mostly I'll be using the Huda Beauty products except for the brows. I already used my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil because I don't think Huda has brow products yet. So, and one thing I can tell you about Huda Beauty products is that for me personally, I've never been disappointed. Some of the products I reach out for them a lot, especially the loose setting and baking powder. This is my favorite powder. It's so finely milled and it does not make you look cakey. It sinks nicely into the skin. And yeah, most of the products that I've used, for me, like, I have nothing bad to say about them, except for they are really highly scented. So if you have a problem with that kind of thing, maybe the products are just not for you, but they perform so well. You get value for your money. Without further ado, let's just get into the video. And for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my most trusted, most favorite palette, and it's the Rose Gold palette. I'm sure you've seen me use this palette before on my channel. For my transition shade, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Sandalwood. I'm just going to pack it all over my lid. And now for my crease, I'm gonna go in with the shade Cocoa and Black Truffle. I'm gonna mix the two together for my crease, and I'm gonna go in with my MAC 217 brush and just pack those two colors in my crease. For the lid, I'm going to go in with the shade right here. It's called Trust Fund, and I'm just going to take it on my ring finger and pat it on the lid. For the lashes, I'm going to be using the Style Jade number 13. I'm not sure if you can see that. That's it for the eyes for now. Moving on to the face, I'll be using the Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. And for foundation, I'll be using two foundations because I don't think my shade has been made yet. I literally have to go to a foundation making lab and show them my face and be like, oh, there's you exist. Because out of all the 50 shades, out of all the 45 shades, even in the Fenty foundation, I do not have a shade. I have to mix it with another shade to get my shade. So what happened was I bought one shade online and it was too dark for me because I think I swatched one of the two in store one time and I didn't get to buy it, and then I bought this one online and it was a little bit too dark, and then I went in store and I swatched this one on my hand and it looked like my shade, but when I started applying it, it was too light for me. So I'm gonna mix it 440G cinnamon and 420G toffee. There's a shade in between which is 430, but it's for neutral undertones and I have a golden undertone. It's not gonna work for me, so I'm gonna try and mix this two and I'll probably get my shade. I'm gonna take a pump of each at the back of my hand because this is a very high coverage foundation, and I think a little goes a long way. I will just start with 2 pumps, and if I could find my beauty sponge and we could move right along. I think that's more like it because I'm gonna try and swatch both the shades for you guys on the other side of my face. This is the 440G cinnamon It makes me look so orange. And this is the 420G, what is it, toffee. That's how they look, and there's just one shade in between, but it's for neutral undertones and it will not work for me. The two seem to be doing just fine. This foundation is high coverage and it's highly scented. It's the kind of foundation you would use for only special occasions. I would use it for special occasions when I'm gonna need my makeup to last the whole day and night of it with little to no touch-ups at all. But it's not the kind of foundation I would use on a daily basis. Why am I looking so orange? Okay, we'll just fix it a bit later with the concealer. It's the kind of foundation, like I was saying, it's the kind of foundation I would wear on special occasions because it's high coverage and I'm sure it's long lasting. Look, like everything gone, all my sins, all my dark marks. Cannot see who, where, how. I really tried, or maybe if I could mix it with another shade that would make it less orange. I don't know. Next up for concealer, I'm going to be using the Overachiever concealer, and this is in the shade Cookie Dough 14N. It's not my undertone, it's not my shade, it's too light, but I'm just gonna try to make it work because I also bought this one online. So I'll just put a little just here in the corners of my eyes, and I'm sure a little goes a long way. I'm just gonna take a little bit that's left on my sponge and just highlight my forehead. It did something. Next up, I'm gonna set the concealer using the Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Kunafa. It's Kunafa, I think it's Kunafa. For bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the Tanto Contour and Cream Bronzer. Again, I bought this one online and I'm not sure if it's gonna work on me. For the sake of saying we're bronzed, we're just gonna try this one out. Whew. It is hot. It kind of did something a little bit. Next up for highlight, I'm gonna use the 3D highlighter palette. I'm gonna use the shade over here. It's called Tahiti. Before I finish up under my eyes, I'm just gonna use the Resting Boss Face Waterproof Setting Spray. Now to finish up under my eyes, I'm just going to take the shade Cocoa and smudge it on my lower lash line just to make everything cohesive, okay? For the inner corner highlight, I'm just going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Bubbly. Next up for my lower lashes, I'm going to use the Legit Lashes, and I'll be using, because it's a dual-sided mascara, there's the volume and the curling side, so I'm going to use the volume side for my lower lashes. To line my waterline, I'm going to be using the Life Liner Extreme Black pencil. It's dual-sided. The one side is the pencil liner and the other one is the liquid liner, so I'm going to be using the pencil liner side for my waterline. And because Huda doesn't have a blush, if I'm not mistaken, I cannot do without blush, so I'm just going to use my MAC blush in the shade Desert Rose. Now for the lips, I'm gonna I'm gonna line my lips with the lip contour in the shades Trendsetter. For lipstick, you've seen me use this one before on my channel. It's the matte lipstick in the shade Board Meeting. And because I don't do matte lips, because I don't like the way they look on me, I don't like how it looks, I'm just gonna use my Fenty lip gloss gloss bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. Yeah, that's it guys, that's the final look, and I'm loving how everything turned out. Like I said, I've never been disappointed by Huda before, and I most definitely use the products again. But the foundation is the kind of foundation I would only use on special occasions, and it's very highly scented, it's full coverage. I wouldn't just wear it on any regular day or use it regularly, because I think it's gonna break me out if I should use it as regularly as I use the other foundations otherwise. But it's already separating in my smile lines. I can see it separating right here on my smile lines. But as for the other products, for the tan tone, I'm gonna have to get a shade a little bit darker, and for the concealer also I'm gonna have to get a shade a little bit darker. The highlight is just a highlight. It did what highlighters do, nothing extraordinary, and some of the products I've always had and I've always reached out for them. If you'd like to try some of the products and you are in South Africa, I know Huda Beauty products are available on musebeauty.co.za. They sell authentic beauty and makeup products on there, and otherwise it's available on hudabeauty.com and sephora.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment in the comment section down below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one guys. Bye.